Okay, so let's do one more expansion. Let's do, let's see here, make sure we're on the paper. Okay, let's see if we can do x plus y to the fifth and expand that out. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, obviously, is go back to the triangle. Okay, so let's just do that up above here. Okay, the triangle is going to be 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, and then the last one you're going to get is 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So that last row of 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1 are going to be the coefficients that you're going to use in expanding x plus y to the fifth. Okay, so remember what happens when you expand it. The first thing starts at the highest power, which is like x to the fifth, and it goes down by 1 power each time till it gets to x to the 0. At the same time, the y starts y to the 0 and goes up by 1 power each time that you go through a term. Okay, now the ones that are just plain ones, I'm going to forego writing, well, I'll try to write them, but let's see how it works out. Okay, but sometimes I might have to leave out if it's just something simple. Okay, so you have 1x to the fifth, like y to the 0. Okay, the next one is going to be 5, and it's going to be only x to the fourth, y to the 1. Okay, the sum is still 5 though. Okay, 10, then it's going to be x cubed y squared. Okay, then 10 x squared y cubed, y building up, x going down, then 5, next coefficient, right? Then x is now down to the 1 power, y is up to the 4th power, and of course the last thing is going to be y to the 5th power. Okay, hopefully that all works out well enough for you. Okay, so another way that I should make you aware of that these are written, and again in math there's so much notation. So if I wanted to write the 5th row of Pascal's triangle, I could write it as 5, choose 0, 5, choose 1, all the way to 5, choose 5. Another notation that's sometimes used that you should be aware of is they'll write it a 5 with the 0 here. So this means 5, choose 0, 5, choose 1, dot, 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 and then of course the last thing would be 5, choose 5. Okay, so if I just wanted you, let's say I gave you a question like just start the expansion of like x plus y to the 8th, okay? Let's say just start it off for me, okay? Just give the first 2 terms, let's say. Okay, so obviously, you know, it's going to be x to the 8th, okay? Or I could choose 8, choose 0, okay? And then the next one, hopefully you realize it, like the 5th row goes 1, 5. You can't see it on there. 1, 5. The 4th row goes 1, 4. So the next one would look like 8, x to the 7th, y to the 1, okay? And then it might be getting hard to think about, oh, what's going to be the next thing? Oh, well, it's going to be 8, choose 2 as the coefficient. So I could either write 8c2. Sometimes to save room in these questions, they'll write it in this more compact way. And so they'll write 8, choose 2. So 8, choose 0, 8, choose 1, 8, choose 2. And you could obviously figure out what that is, but eventually it gets hard to figure out. So it can be x to the 6th, y squared, and then